Hey, this is Steve Big Daddy Shin. And so, I'm doing this whole slow carb diet and everything. And right now, I'm here with one of my really good friends from a long time ago, Dr. Martin On from Buena Park Medical Group in Buena Park, California. Right? So I'm here on my office visit because, my blood pressure was really low. I'm going, oh my gosh, I'm going to die and all this stuff, whatever. But what happens is I'm here for a checkup because I wanted to make sure that slow carb diet that I'm doing is pretty legit. So anyways, yeah, Dr. On. Hey, okay, hey everybody.
Hi guys.
So, by the way, it's like, don't be like, oh, well, Dr. On told me. No, this is just me and him. My doctor friend didn't come like this, so I can sue the guy. Okay. But anyway, so the slow carb diet. So you're familiar with that, right? Mm-hmm. So what I was told is I could eat as much, proteins and vegetables like steak, chicken, whatever, and spinach and as much as I could eat. And he told me to eat in like 8 hours, like a time frame. So that's actually legit. Okay, but because what happened is you do that, and then the seventh day, and then he said I could eat, all the carbs I want, like sandwiches and noodles, and is that right?
Well, there are many diet programs that we deal with carbohydrates, right? Carbohydrates and proteins. I'm sure one of the most famous diet program out there is probably Atkins diet.
Oh yeah,
right?
I did that before, like the cheese and all that.
Atkins diet, and we got to think about two things. One is about weight loss, right?
Okay.
And how you want to lose weight, and number two is as far as health is concerned, what is better? Now we have kind of like a double-edged sword in this scenario because we want to, on the one positive end, we want to lose weight and we want to be healthy, right? But these type of diets, for example, let's say protein diet, definitely we know that the weight loss is related to better health. So if you do a high protein diet and low carb diet, for example, it will definitely help you lose weight. However, with protein, with meat, it may come with higher cholesterol. So we have to really think about, are we really doing justice as far as atherosclerosis or something like a cholesterol being, affecting your blood vessels, maybe possibly causing coronary disease down the line. So something like that we really have to think about. But as far as dealing with health, I think the low carb, or these high protein diets are very, very effective. What I see from my patient is it's really hard to maintain this type of lifestyle or this type of diet modification because we're very used to eating a lot of carbs. I'm Korean myself. Steve, you are too. So we're used to eating a lot of rice, maybe a lot of noodles, things like that, and they have a lot of carbohydrates, and they're good because they give us immediate energy. So if you take a lot of carbs and you really don't burn it off, then what it does is your body will store it immediately or as soon as possible. And that's why we start to gain weight or we start to store it, right? So if you eliminate the carbohydrate from the diet, and let's say you supplement that with just vegetable and protein, then your body, in order to get energy from it, it will go elsewhere from your body to get that. And that's the whole idea behind losing weight. I think it's effective, but then if you do it right and if you maintain, then I think as far as weight's concerned, it will be very, very safe and very effective.
Okay, yeah, because I just did the all-you-can-eat thing because he said I could. I mean, not necessarily I wanted to do it, but he also said to eat a lot of kimchi and pickles and jalapenos. I don't understand how that could be good for you.
Well, again, all the vegetables will have low calorie as far as what you consume. So you really want to think about calories all the time, right? Just because certain food looks very rich, it's still maybe very low in calories as far as what you're consuming. So kimchi and all these other, it could be spicy, but as far as calories concerned, it's probably very, very low.
I mean, I heard some probiotics or something. What's a probiotic?
Well, probiotic, they're not. Let me see. prescription medication. So the idea is that we have bacteria that is good for us and bacteria that might be bad for us. And in our colon or in our digestive system, we do have bacteria that is beneficial for us. And so you could take probiotics for your digestion and so forth. But if you eat, for example, let's say you eat a bar of yogurt bar or can of yogurt, that would be just as effective.
Oh. So basically, yogurt and unseasoned chalo veggie and spinach would be the best diet.
Right, chalo veggie, lots of grease, I'm not sure. But if you want to lose weight, that might be a way to go.
Okay. So are there anything... So, okay, I'm not going to go all you can eat and, the whole cheat day and eat a whole pizza like I did the other day and cheesecake. Right. But aside from while I'm losing weight, I understand it's a lifestyle change. But what else health-wise do I have to look for if I'm doing this? Because I was freaking out when my blood pressure dropped. And are there any other things that I should, I don't know.
Yes, there is. For example, vegetarians, right? I have a lot of friends who are vegetarians, and they eat very well, right?
Yeah.
And then I used to think that, wow, if you're vegetarian, what kind of food can you eat, right? Do you starve all the time, or what is it? But they do have the variety of menu you can choose. Now, because you're a vegetarian, you may lack, for example, like iron. Right? So you can easily become anemic.
Oh,
Let's say you don't eat egg yolk or let's say meat or any type of red blood cell, anything that deals with iron to make the red blood cell, then you may become anemic. So it's something you want to be careful of that too. But whenever you do diet, I think the most important thing is adequate hydration. You really need to keep yourself well hydrated. And water is 0 calories, so you can drink that all you want.
So does that explain why when I was starting this diet and then I was like, I don't know, it's like I was always sticky. I wouldn't even work out that much, but I was always sticky. It was gross. I didn't know if my fat was burning and stuff was, I don't know. That's from the dehydration?
Yes, so hydration is key. You need, let me back up one moment. I don't want to be too technical.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
But whenever our body, let's say, burns off fat, right? And it really requires a lot of water. So, if you don't drink it, then your body will take it from your, your fluid from the areas, from your tissue area and so forth. So it's very important that you have lots of water in your system for you to burn fat or, burn calories.
So those alcohol drinkers, basically, they're screwed, right? Actually, you know what? I did have that question. Because some of my friends actually, it's like, oh man, but I love wine, drinking white wine, Pinot Grigio or something like that. I mean, is it bad to have that kind of stuff during, they say wine, 1 glass of wine a day? I don't understand.
We only have one data on this one solid data. That is red wine.
Red wine.
Red wine. So 1 glass of red wine per day, it prevents coronary artery disease. So it prevents from blockage of your heart vessels.
Okay.
And that's something that they have seen before. But again, everything comes with its price. So does that mean I should drink, alcohol all the time? Well, you may help with your heart disease, but you probably mess up your liver. So you also have to think about that.
Okay. Wow. I feel healthier just coming in. I don't know what it is, doctor, but when I come to the doctor's office, I don't even feel sick anymore. I feel like, all right.
Great. Very good, Steve.
But anyways, I appreciate your time, and let's see. I think we could do it this way, right?
Okay.
So anyways, just to prove that we're friends and stuff. But anyway, this is Steve Big Daddy Shin from Buena Park Medical Group. This is Dr. Martin on. If you need a good doctor, this is the guy. All right? So remember, if I can do it, you can do it.
All right.